Hey everybody, it's meteorologist Brad Penovich for SkiSoutheast.com. A little bit of good news after a little bit of a warm-up and a lot of rain this past weekend in some spots. We're starting to see the cold make a little bit of a comeback, but we've got to get through one more warm, kind of rainy start on Tuesday before this midweek cool down. Big storm system moving across the country, and it's moving into the east. And it's going to provide a little bit of rain at the beginning of Tuesday, maybe some strong storms, before the cold air wraps around the backside and we get to see some snow. And the good news there is this could be a nice little burst up here, especially in Maryland, Virginia, West Virginia, and I think a little bit down in North Carolina. But it's really the cold air that's more important. This is not going to be a huge natural snowmaker, but the fact that cold air is building in for Tuesday night, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, even into Saturday, this high pressure is going to be in control. So a nice snowmaking week ahead. So resorts, crank up the guns, because next week I don't like the pattern for Christmas, and I'll explain more on that here in a minute. Let's get right to the snowfall forecast, because it's not huge. Again, natural snow isn't going to be a huge part of this, but Tuesday night into Wednesday morning, we'll play this all the way out through the end of the week. Let me stop it right here. And you can see, some nice little burst up there. Pocahontas County, the hot spot again around Snowshoe. Wisp shouldn't do too bad. Canaan Valley, Timberline, not too bad. Winter Place might get a couple inches. Beach, Sugar, even Cataloochee might get a nice little dusting out of this. But again, this isn't about the natural snow. It's about snowmaking conditions. And when you look at my forecast this week, I kind of had to do like a split here, because I do think we'll see some natural snow Tuesday and Wednesday north, and some down here in North Carolina on Tuesday. I just think the temperatures are really going to be Tuesday night into Wednesday. But you can see the timeline here, a nice little string of cold temperatures. I almost could have included Saturday, but I think it's marginal enough that I didn't really want to put too much in there. But so 4 straight days of snowmaking should be a pretty good setup. Now let's look at the long range going into next week, and I'm going to back this up. Here's our storm system this weekend. There's our brief shot of snow. So high pressure's with us all the way until the weekend. Okay, Saturday night into Sunday. This storm at one point looked really promising because it looked like it was going to have some cold air to work with. Now it looks like a miserable cold rain, though there are some hints there could be some high elevation snows in North Carolina, maybe into West Virginia, but it's going to be like 4,500 feet and up. This is not a really good setup. This could change, so let's just keep an eye on the storm, but this Sunday, Monday storm I was hoping would be a little better natural snowmaker. It just doesn't look like that's going to come to fruition, and we'll revisit that. I'm not totally going to give up on it, but I'm hoping we get more of it, because next week for the holiday, after this dip moves through, and you'll see the upper low, this is the upper system, and I'll stop this right here. You can see the upper system. It's just not connected to the cold air. It's kind of a cut-off low, and so it's got to do a lot of cooling dynamically. It doesn't have some cold air to move in. My concern here, the graphic says it all, are we going to see a southeast ridge develop for Christmas? We could get blowtorched, guys. I don't like this. This is going into Christmas Eve and Christmas Day, and this is the dreaded southeast ridge, blowtorch wind. They're dipping, the jet stream is out west, the ridge over the southeast. Ugh, this is the kind of pattern you don't want to see stick around, and unfortunately it's right on the holiday, which is like bad timing and all, but hopefully we can get it to move out. The good news is, in this pattern this winter, it has been such a wild ride. I don't see any one pattern getting locked in, and if you watch my winter forecast, I talked a lot about that. We're not going to see like just cold or warm. We're going to see it all over the place. And the good news is the movement, when it does warm up, it doesn't last very long. But when it gets cold, it doesn't last very long. The thing is, can we get enough cold blasts to sustain us through those warm spells? And that's what I think we're going to see. So let's hope after Christmas this ridge goes away and more cold air gets down here. But focus on the positive. This week, looking pretty good, guys. This is a great little setup. So that's why I said all the resorts make snow like crazy this week, because you may not get another chance maybe until late next week. So make it as much as you can. Hope everyone's having a great pre-holiday setup. And as always, everybody, thanks snow.